Hey, what's up you guys, Caboose XB, bringing you another Injustice 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about is the possibility that we may have gotten our first look at the Joker and maybe what he is going to look like in Injustice 2 through the Injustice 2 mobile version. Now before we get into the topic at hand, I wanted to ask you guys if we can get this video to 1,500 likes. I would really appreciate it, and it shows your support, so yeah, if we can get this video to 1,500 likes, that would be really cool. With that out of the way, let's jump into the topic at hand, and let's talk about our possible first look at the Joker in Injustice 2. Now, a lot of you guys were actually bringing this to my attention on Twitter, and you were sending me these photos and asking me, well, Caboose, is this our first look at the Joker and what he's going to look like in Injustice 2? And if you head to the store on the Injustice 2 mobile app and you go to the section in which you can buy the crystals, there's going to be one of the tiers in which you can buy the crystals that's this Harley Quinn duffel bag. And inside the duffel bag is actually a framed photo of the Joker in which you're seeing on screen right now. So is this our first look at the Joker and what his design is going to be like in Injustice 2? Well, it very well could be, but to be honest, all we really have right now is a photo of his face, and that's probably what his design is going to look like. That's probably what his face is going to look like in the console version, but I'm more interested in seeing what he looks like head to toe. You know, what kind of suit does he have? What kind of gear will he have? That's going to be really interesting to see. He's probably going to be in Injustice 2. He was on the leaked roster list, and that thing does seem to be correct, so I can see him returning. He's also one of the biggest villains in the history of DC Comics, so why wouldn't they put him in Injustice 2? I know, though, that fact has a lot of people confused. Like, how is the Joker returning in Injustice 2? He was very clearly killed in Injustice Gods Among Us by Superman. He straight up stuck his hand through the Joker's chest and murdered him. So how is he returning? Well, something that I actually speculated on a podcast that I did with my good friends J-Roar and Uncaged Games called The Injustice Show, in which you can check, the link is going to be in the description. But something that I speculated on this podcast was that it seems like in the Injustice 2 storyline, we may be getting flashbacks, and that's something that you guys have been telling me as well, that we may be getting flashbacks throughout the storyline, and that's why characters that may be dead in present day could still show up on the roster, because we're going to be flashing back to when they were alive. A character like the Joker could be a flashback and a part of the story mode in that sense, and that being said, that's how he could just be incorporated into the roster and have it just make complete sense, you know? It's a flashback, that's all it really is. Yeah, he's dead in present day, but he wasn't dead 5 years ago or whatever, so that's how it could make sense. Overall, I'm very interested to see what the Joker looks like in the console version of Injustice 2, what it's going to look like with this upgraded graphics engine, and what the gear is going to look like for the character. I'm very interested to see how they're going to handle the Joker in Injustice 2. Don't forget, there is a brand new character reveal dropping this Thursday. It's likely that that trailer is going to be the Shattered Alliances trailer Part 2, and we might end up seeing the Joker in that trailer. He might end up being the character reveal, so who knows what's going to go down, but what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about the Joker's design? What do you think about that brief glimpse that we get, that first look that we get of the Joker through the Injustice 2 mobile app? I want to hear all your thoughts in the comment section below. Once again, if we can get this video to 1,500 likes, I would really appreciate it. I'm Caboose XBL. You can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.